Hey, it's me. Place your bets. What's World 2? I'll give you 3 guesses. Go on. You're running out of time. Yeah, it's a desert again. Of course it is. Every World 2 is a freaking desert. I don't mind at all. I will play Mario deserts for days. So, plus I like this remix of the theme for the desert. So that's pretty good. They didn't need to go that far, but they did it anyway to make it sound less repetitive. Now the fire snakes, it's those things. Yep. Okay, now I believe this is also Mario and Luigi music. I definitely recognize this track. It sounds better for whoever recomposed it, so yeah. I'm sure if I'm trying to look up who did the ports and like the remixes, I'd have to like sort them based on how I know what the title is. I wish that was something they did. Yeah, because like, you know how you have like level author names or something? Like basically in the Mario credits, I want to see like I have to look at like the authors for the music. So I look at all the usernames and then see what they did and see which ones correspond to which. Just see who has credit for what. I feel like it's going too far for a Super Nintendo game, but I feel like that'd be perfect for README files to determine what tracks are which. And it would probably stop a lot of people from asking me what the music for all these things are. Although, what do you do if it's a custom composition? Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? There's a channel that I believe... Oh, man, I'm trying to remember the name of the channel, but there's a channel that posts a bunch of Super Mario World custom music. So you might want to look that up, because chances are that's where you'll find that information on that stuff. This is a desert. And appropriately, a desert has a yellow Yoshi in it. That makes sense. You have a Yoshi utilizing Sandstone powers. Powers of the Sandstone, ubiquitous only to the yellow Yoshi tribe. Last time on the Yoshi Formers, our Yoshi... Wow, that was the sickest way for me to ditch my Yoshi. I hope you like quicksand. I'm not dumping into a bottomless pit, but have something that's a lot worse. A bottomless quicksand pit. You're not getting out of that one, you're shit. Little your shit. Ha! Maybe I should tone down the sort of blogging. I could. I could. Try to remember this is more like a director's commentary, as opposed to just anything that would be relevant. You could laugh, you could cry, you can do anything you put your mind to. Ha ha ha. Welcome to Gaming Workplace. Yes, it is the greatest. You know what kind of people should be playing the games I play? People from Germany and Japan, and also Brazil. Definitely fucking Brazil. Look, man, Brazilians following me. You guys are the best. You like all my Mario stuff. I know you do. Now, I don't know who it is who likes all my Doom stuff, but they're cool too. But I know a big demographic for people to watch Mario mods is Brazil. Thank God, because we have so much to talk about. We have so much in common. Dragon Ball Z, Saint Seiya. I don't know how much I care for the Sega Master System, but I'm interested. Let's fucking go, guys. Let's fucking go. That and most of Latin America. But Brazil is mimetic at this point. We're like, go to Brazil. It's like, okay. Look, man. Here's a pro tip. If you ever want to be like, come to Brazil. If you really want me to go to Brazil that badly, could you, like, tell me the best offers for a vacation if you're going to do stuff like that? Not that I can't find my own way around, but, I mean, I'm not talking about, like, pricing. I'm talking about which places should I go to? Where should I actually visit or tour in Brazil? Don't say all of Brazil. Be more specific. Like, I'm sure you don't just mean Rio de Janeiro, okay? Tell me where all the geek conventions are in Brazil. I will go. If I could. I've never really been outside the US. Except for that one-off where I almost went into Canada. Just barely. Just barely was at the Canadian border. I think just went into it and stopped and we went back because I was a kid and I didn't have a passport. Sniffed Skyride. I know it's Sniffed Skyride. I remember back in my long play videos where I'd actually go back and like revise the level names so they were actually more accurate to what was like. It's not just typos, but sort of grammarific stuff. But I felt like I should have just left it as the user left, even if it sounded wrong in my head, which most of it does, since I'm very English fluent. The problem is I'm so English fluent that I talk in nonsense just because I'm experimenting with the language. Like a lot. Not just because I want to be ridiculous, but because I feel like there's some ways we can communicate that can be more logical than what we have now. Like, think of all the idiosyncrasies in English. We could stomp those out, or I could just add some more, you know, right? I think an obvious example is when people have adopted y'all as the second person plural term. I'm sure we could do better than yap, but that's one example of trying to just change up the language around to be like, yeah, we need situations that we're talking to all of you, right? Is there a first person plural though? I guess it'd be what ours and we is. Never mind. Figured it out already. Figured it out already what words do. Things are angry at these ruins. I like when a Mario game uses backgrounds that are derivative of like level design in the foreground and used as part of the background, which can be kind of optical illusionly if you're not doing it right, but here it works because it's dark in the ground, so you know it's part of the background. But although there's walls you can go through too. So walk through those walls with great haste. It is me. I am Super Mario. I never figured out how to get that coin over there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know I don't know how to get there. It was no big loss. I just decided not to worry about it at that point. I'm sure it would have come off really cool if I figured it out though, but bonus content for people playing the game. Go ahead and figure out that coin. I'm satisfied with just getting this key. Good enough for me. Oh shit, the sun! The sun's gonna follow me into the black hole! That's the Super Mario 3 Angry Sun. Angry Sun. Sun is angry. Angry about things. I love Angry Sun. Like, I feel like it's annoying whenever it's used, but I just love the concept of the Angry Sun. Just entirely, so. It's like, oh man, what are you gonna do when, like, the heavens want to kick... When the sun wants to kick your ass? What'd you do to piss the sun off? And then I realized there was a Aesop fable about just that. Someone pissing off... Not really the sun, but... It was actually the cloud being angry. It was like the sun and cloud were having a contest as to who could get the jacket off, so the cloud guy was trying to blow it off, whereas the sun just did like a gentle warmth that made him sweat, so they'd take the cut off. Now there's a moral in there somewhere, but it was just about not... If you're really trying to manipulate someone, don't be obviously physically forceful. So really the Aesops were teaching us about how to be sociopaths. See, I even just flew over this whole thing and couldn't get in there. So maybe I had to fly in from underneath? I don't know. And knowing is somewhat of a battle. G.I. Joe. Wow, here comes the G.I. He's the government intelligence Joseph. It is I, General Intelligence Joseph. Go army now. And knowledge is 50% of the power. General Intelligence Joseph. Actually, you should watch the G.I. Joe cartoon. That's unironically hilarious. Or maybe not unironically, but clearly someone was having a good time making that show, so I fully approve. I'm not just saying that because of the PSAs at the end either. But those are good. Yes, they are. Here, come on, just go back the way you came. It sounded kind of pointless, but here we are anyway. The real reason to go into that bonus area is to make the sun go away. We call that our sunblock tube. Through our sunblock lube. Course clear. That's right. I did it. I took the toy chest. Fess up. Alright, now we're going to our sniffed sky ride. And yes, there are sniffs. There are two types of sniffs. Ones that shoot back and ones that shoot back even harder. We're gonna look out for those ones. Hey, remember in Mario 2... Like, I haven't shown you recently, but remember Mario 2? Where there's actually an instance of a red Sniffit? And it would function just like a blue one, except to walk off like, you know, Koopa Troopa style. Why doesn't the red Sniffit... I think that's the reason why the red Sniffit doesn't get used, because it just becomes ineffectual that way, as much as a Shy Guy, so... That's why you only really saw, like, 1 or 2 red Sniffits the whole game. Speaking of Sonic 2 stuff, there's that hedgehog thing. So, whenever you saw that hedgehog in Yoshi's Island, I was thinking more was based on that one from Mario 2, considering there's a whole bunch of Shy Guys in there, as opposed to it being a Sonic ripoff, which could very well be, but I doubt there was a Sonic reference in Mario 2, alright? I just assumed Harry the Hedgehog was based off of the Mario 2 Hedgehog, like, for real. Granted, it's blue, but also the one in Mario 2 was also blue? Or, actually, no, it's purple. Was it blue or purple? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter now. But yeah, now there's just a general agreed-upon rule that all hedgehogs, when referenced in media, must be blue. Even though the whole reason for it being blue, there isn't really an explanation. It's just Sega branding. Since Sega's logo is blue, they just make their protagonist blue. That's pretty much the only reason. Sorry to take away the blue magic from you, in case you thought it was like from the UK Sonic comic of how there's an experiment where Sonic went so fast he turned blue or something. Some shit. We don't really know. I don't need to know the explanation for the lore for Sonic or Mario, honestly. I think that's something a lot of companies are taking advantage of, people's like need for having lore all the time. Now it's not bad. Like, I like looking up information like that, or it just like applies more context to the story, but then companies would be like, alright, well, you better watch all these movies in order to understand absolutely everything. By the way, stuff like that's been done before. It's called Kingdom Hearts, and you'll feel bad. You better play all these games on all these consoles, including this MMO on the freaking Java phone. Good luck, asshole. Why didn't they remake the DS Kingdom Hearts? I'm sorry, but that game was great. You shut up right now. I liked it. Why can't you like it, my friends? My friends in Monte Cristo. I guess no one really knows why I have this one-up mushroom. Because I have too much life, and I must do something about it. When they say I have no life, I have 99 lives. I'm a gamer. Gamers have lives. Lots of them. They just collect them. Don't know what to do with them. Maybe that's the trick. It's not that we have no life. It's that we have so much life, we don't know what to do with it. So we waste it! No, I don't know. It's because you don't know us personally. So it's like, oh, yeah, I speak for all gamers. No, I speak for myself. It's hard to know about Lakitu. I was gonna be a Lakitu, then I got high. Hills. Don't go jumping in what you're not supposed to be doing. I know you. Oh man, you know it would go great with my 51 1-ups? Another 1-up. Nah, I'm gonna skimp out on that because I know the Lakitu's gonna harass me. Although, the Lakitus are not really the highlight of this game. There's nothing difficult about how Lakitus are implemented in this one. So, yeah. And you don't even need to actually... Well, okay, there are times where you do have to ride the cloud, but there's nothing where I have to ride a cloud as part of the Lakitu. Unless they... Okay. That's definitely some Yoshi's Island logic, where the pipe is instead the ground. Very good. More Mario mods should do that. Of course, I never did find anything else like that specific spot, so if you find more pipes that are actually piles of dirt, please let me know. It is always hilarious when I'm suddenly shrinking into the dirt, be like, oops, secret pipe. Really, you can do that with any sprite and make it into a makeshift pipe. You just need to put the functionality of pipe in there. Speaking of pipe functionality, you know these things that go up and down the pipes? I am almost positive there's a mod where someone made it so they go in some of them. Or yeah, something like that. I do remember this one where there's these ceiling crushers that are also pipes. So by that logic, one of the ceiling crushers was a pipe you could actually go into. And that did happen. I was like, oh shit! Yeah. It's also possible there's Mario mods that I've done before, which I think are too sucky for me to do. I know, it's like... It's kind of insulting, but no, I mean, I'm talking like bad to the point of like... It just looks physically broken to me, and I don't know if I can just endorse. There's only a few of those titles which I'm just not gonna do. Sigworld doesn't count that. Sigworld's more of a numbers problem, which is just like, when does it end? Quicksand pass. Pass the sand! How about the quicksalt pass? You pass it very quickly. Oh no, Gerudo Valley was interrupted by my P-switch. Okay. You give me Yoshi and you give me Vine. What do you expect me to do with that? I can't take it up there with me. It's one of the very few times where I can't... Yeah, like... At least if it was a baby Yoshi, I could bring it up with me with the Vine, but this is a regular-ass Yoshi, and just that's not gonna fly right now. Oh man, I hate it when the trees are brown and the sky is pink. It makes me feel like... It makes me feel like I vomited ginger ale with like a strawberry flavor attached to it. Oh. Give me that strawberry ginger ale, baby. Yeah. The pinkest of ales. Pink lemonade ginger ale. Yeah. That's the secret of the stuff. Mario. Okay. Mario jumps, and he does stuff. He does the jump, he does the stuff. He does the jump, he does the stuff. Here comes the jump. Holy shit, here comes the stuff. Mario is here enough. What the fuck? He's going to do all that stuff today. Yeah. Super Mario Flamenco. Samurai Flamenco? No, Super Mario Flamenco. Difference mine. Oh, shit. Alright. And we just put a bunch of blocks up there. No reason. We just like wasting your time. Doesn't mean every video game is like that. Oh no. Oh no, my friends. You cannot be this way. Can you really be one with this Super Mario guy? No, I can't. You have no choice but to have the Super Koopas fly into your face. And the Sumo Brothers. I had almost forgotten you existed for a second. Tell your buddy Charging Chuck you need more games. Okay, now it's very Mario 2. Also, the sky is now yellow. In case you thought maybe it was a yellow switched palette sky, which it's not. But a lot of World 2 stuff is yellow, so maybe that was the trick. You know, if you go high enough in your pink lemonade sky, you run out of strawberry and you just get yellow lemonade sky. Yeah. Or, hear me out now, you're bleeding, but you also have to go to the bathroom. Ow. 20 stars is how many I get. I just turn them into coins. Why would I do that when I have a perfectly good amount of lives? I gotta do something with these star points. They're not gonna do anything by themselves. Iggy's Sandstone. Oh, okay. Iggy, right after Larry. I love you, Mario World mods, because I never know what order of Koopalings I'm gonna get. And Iggy's not usually the desert guy. Alright. This fortress is cool, though. Yeah. It's like yellow and sand and... Oh, wait! Okay. Okay, so this is the one other level that has the pipe that is the ground in the fortress. I'm pretty sure after that I won't see it much anywhere else. You can quote me on that, because I am 95% sure. Or at least I didn't find another one while I was playing. That I can be 95% sure of. How about that? Ah! Sorry, that was a bit clumsy of me. At least I didn't get, like... At least I didn't die instantly. I was worried that was going to happen, so I just let it happen, so I just be over with it and learn better. But now that I know it has not that much harm on me, I can be a bit more reckless.
Hey, is there another place where I could go down in the ground? Hello?
Oh man, I don't know why I'm cold right now, because it was like hot as hell for the last few days after it being freezing for so long, and I have given up on weather forecasting, so I'm not going to do that. Because how can I give up something that I haven't done? Looks like I've got a perfect record. 0 wins, 0 losses. It's perfect because I didn't do anything. Come with us. Even the thwomps are made of sand. Better look out. Maybe next time we can have green limestone thwomps, yes. Hello, Mr. Checkpoint. My favorite time of thing. I also like when Mario mods have more than one checkpoint per level when they're longer levels, because that's actually good programming, thank you. And good design. So, you want long levels, you add more checkpoints. Those are the rules. I didn't make them. They're just the rules. The rules. I am the rules. Alright. We're using fireball placements, even though I'm on a higher platform. These Bowser fire things get a lot more use than they should be allowed to. You're not squashing me today. You're not squashing me today either. I don't know what you're thinking. He doesn't know what he's thinking. He's got the dry bones. Okay, even the dry bones are sandstone. Alright, you know, fine. Desert bones is here. Snake block is here. Oh, I would stand around to find out if that thing would fall through after the snake block ended, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. No way. 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 Nothing there. Nothing up my sleeves. Nothing outside of my sleeves. Nothing down my sleeves. So what's Iggy's whole deal besides having piranha plants? Well, they did do the right thing of having Iggy with a lot of pipes. That seems to be a thing. I don't know. I've given up on what's thematic when I've played so many mods by this point. It could just mean anything. It's like looking at clouds in the sky and looking for shapes. I'm looking at the video game code and assuming there's a proper intent. And the answer is yes and no. Alright, next time on Game & Wolf Plays Classic Mario World 2, there's going to be some bony caves. Probably with a big boner inside. I mean the skeleton dudes. You know, those dry boners. They're there. And why would I have called them desert bones if dry bones are typically in the desert anyway? That's a great question.